Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Here's a headline from the Daily Hodl. Crypto whales move $184 million in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP as market teeters on the edge. So XRP community members, are you ready? Well, I'll tell you what, I feel like I feel like I could always have a little more XRP, but even if things took off right now, I'd make peace with it, but I still am doing this thing where I'm purchasing XRP daily, at least for the next few weeks in reasonably sized chunks. Of course, that's rather subjective, which is the only reason I say that, because I'm never going to tell people how much XRP I hold. To some, it would be a lot. To some, it would not be very much at all. So I hope that tells you absolutely nothing. But we've got that. We've also got this piece from A&B Crypto. Can Bitcoin's history with hodling help the bulls? Plenty to talk about, but before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you would please ever so delicately tap the like button, but don't smash it. Only dorks smash the like button. You're super cool. You're better than that. And also go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel, because it is the best channel on all of the YouTubes. There is science behind that, I assure you. All right, so in we go. A number of high net worth crypto investors known as whales are moving hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP as the broader crypto market continues to show signs of weakness. You know what I was wondering the other day is, what does it take to be considered a whale? And maybe it really is so subjective, and there's no entity that's defining it, that it's just so subjective that you just, And if that's the case, so what would the general consensus be? Because I want to be an XRP whale. How much XRP do I have to buy to be a freaking whale? That I would love to know. But Bitcoin appears to be dictating the bearish momentum, as the largest cryptocurrency plunged as low as $9,916 in the last 24 hours, according to CoinMarketCap. Ethereum followed suit, with the second largest cryptocurrency falling to a low of $326 over the same stretch. Meanwhile, XRP dropped to a low of 23 cents. And by the way, I want to be clear, I'm not a financial advisor, and I am not offering financial advice. I don't have any sort of financial background whatsoever. So just want to make sure everybody knows that I'm making these videos because I'm an enthusiastic member of the XRP community. I like talking about this stuff, making YouTube videos. Real fun hobby. That's all it is, though. But anyway, as far as the amount of crypto moving around from these splishy, splashy whales who are all aquatic AF, well, take a look at this one. This is a rather large one, I'd say, from Whale Alert. 3,001 Bitcoin, worth at the time $30.3 million United States dollars, transferred from OKX, cryptocurrency exchange, to an unknown wallet. And there were other large ones as well, and I'm not going to go through all of them. The same happened to have been true for ETH as well. And here we go, XRP. Looking at XRP, one high-stakes whale just moved a huge amount of XRP. The multi-million-dollar transfer was sent to a mysterious wallet, mysterious, that may have received funds previously owned by Ripple, according to big data analyst Thomas Silkjar. And so he's an XRP community member who, by the way, XRP community member first, but ended up becoming a contributing writer for Forbes. How about that? And so he's actually written some positive things about Ripple and XRP, which, other than that, you've seen some from just Forbes in general, a lot of tripe, if you will. It's not always been great times reading stuff about XRP from Forbes, but in the case of Thomas, it's a pleasure, because he genuinely it's clear to me, just wants to get the truth out there, which is the same for me as well. And that's why, when I came into crypto as a blank slate in late 2017, I quickly found out how tribal everybody was about all sorts of stupid crap, and why did I pluralize craps? And so I was like, well, this is just making it difficult to figure out what the honest truth is there. But if you come in just wanting to believe as many true things as possible, well, that's a real good starting point. Just make sure you stay there. Because it's interesting now. I was thinking about this the other day, too. I was like, well, technically, I must have a bias now, because I have definitely been investing into XRP for a few years. But even so, I mean, I guess it's fair to state that there's some sort of bias there. But I swear to you, I could not be more genuine with this. All I ever want is to believe as many true things as possible, which is why you may have picked up on, if there's something that's not as rosy to state about Ripple and XRP, or if there's a negative sounding headline, I'm not going to shy away from talking about it, And some people don't actually like that. Some people, they write that my negative, like sometimes I have titles that are too negative. I'm like, well, first of all, the title just describes accurately the content of the video, which is the purpose of a title. But no, I'm not going to pretend like everything's all like sunshine, Skittles, and lollipops and cute doggies or whatever positive thing you could possibly think of right there. I don't know, gummy bears, does that float your boat? You tell me, guys. What's your candy of choice? I'll use it in my next iteration of that type of statement. All right, now take a look at this from Maybe Crypto. Can Bitcoin's history with hodling help the bulls? And I found this interesting, so take a look. Hodling as a strategy to drive up prices is still as relevant as 2016 and early 2017. A third of UK companies had stockpiled Bitcoin in 2016, well ahead of the anticipated bull run. Their reason was protecting against hacking and ransomware attacks. However, the risk is higher with Bitcoin's involvement. This hodling incident was one of the first close to the bull run. So starting in 2017, hodlers booked profits and the number of Bitcoin held in idle wallets dropped as the price increased. A similar pattern has emerged, and it started in the second half of 2018. So starting at 40%, the percentage of hodlers holding Bitcoin, well, since 52 plus weeks, has climbed up to 63%. Well, that please tell me that you understand innately why that's like, or not innately, that's not the right word, but instinctively why that is significant. Long-term, and by the way, this is the other thing. I was just mentioning this in a video yesterday, and this is what's super important to me because I'm not a trader, and I'm never going to be. I don't want to be. Almost every trader on the planet loses money. To me, I just want to invest in something where I think the fundamentals are sound, and then just hold long term while all the other humans don't know what the hell they're doing, and they're just going to emotionally purchase, and then they're going to panic sell, which isn't a reflection necessarily of what's going on within the ecosystem of whatever it is that they just purchased. And so that's why it's relevant. And so what does it show when you have high percentages? Whether it's for Bitcoin or XRP, whatever, when there's data indicating there are high percentages of holders of these particular coins, what does that instinctively tell you? Hopefully that there's a high level of confidence that it's going to be along for quite a while. And so there are people out there that are certainly bullish AF, and I think that most of the XRP community, if I had to guess, strong majority would be holders. And then so there's a lot of additional speculation from people that are buying and selling that maybe they're not even considering themselves members of the XRP community. I mean, it's not like there's a sign up for them. It's just if you want to be part of the community, it's like, hey, I'm over here. My name's John. I know how to say John. That's a good name. I'm a member of the XRP community. That's all it takes. That's all it takes right there. But I think a lot of the stuff with the buying and the selling, people that don't care to research it, or they're ideologically opposed to XRP being used as a bridge currency, like those are the types of people that end up just being like, see, I don't want to be. That's why to me it's so fun to research the fundamentals and invest accordingly. It's fun for me to have skin in the game. And you got to decide what's right for you. But I'm happy to be right where I'm at. And if I'm wrong, that's going to be a bad day if I ever discover I'm wrong about this. But I don't suspect that's the case. I admit that it's possible. I understand all of this is highly risky. There's no getting around that. But I am Mr. XRP Bull. There's a reason I continue to purchase. There's a reason I sleep super easy, even despite the volatility. The volatility doesn't matter. The volatility is a huge part of why I'm here. Markets are so illiquid. That's the reason there's an opportunity for asymmetrical returns. Yeah, think about that. But anyway, the piece continues. This cycle may repeat again and continue until the end of 2020 when Bitcoin's price hits a new peak higher than the previous one, as per the trend. In the 1 year plus hodl wave, we can see the proportion of 1 year plus coins decreases as the price climbs up towards a new cycle high. In the previous market cycle, when hodlers who held onto their Bitcoin for over 1 year decided to cash in some profit, they sold their holdings and this Bitcoin no longer qualified as 1 year plus in the analysis. This is why the 1 year plus hodl line of the chart dropped and the Bitcoin price went up consecutively. The previous hodl cycle rapidly pushed the price up and the surrounding hype. The price plummeted at a similar pace. And so this is interesting, and I suspect that this is, I don't have information about XRP right now in front of me on the same topic, but I would not be surprised if it's almost exactly the same. XRP is just following the price action of Bitcoin regardless, so humans have got to be treating this. That's what it looks like. That would be my hunch, right? However, this market cycle, hodlers are taking it slow and steady and building momentum, setting the stage for a prolonged boost in Bitcoin's price in early 2021, which also, by the way, is in line with what we've been seeing from people that have done analysis, indicating that every market cycle is having, even if greater explosion in terms of dollars, in terms of percent, it's decreasing, and in terms of the time it's taking for that market cycle to complete, it's taking much longer right now. So things are slowing down, and the opportunity for asymmetrical gains with each market cycle has decreased. And so this could be one of the last big opportunities for this for all I know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not pretending to know, but it's a concern that's crossed my mind, which is why I'm thankful I'm here and why I've decided to continue to invest more in XRP. But anyway, Bitcoin held for 52 plus weeks. Experienced the largest 1 week increase in 81 weeks and increased by 108,000.41 Bitcoin. This took the total USD value of Bitcoin held for 52 plus weeks to 10.64 million. So interesting, right? That's why I wanted to share it with you. I want to kind of get at the idea again of like trading versus investing. Like for me, not interested in trading. You do what you want to do. I'm just going to hold and let humans act all stupid in terms of buying and selling, and hopefully that pans out for me. That's kind of my plan in a nutshell. Anyway, that's it for this video, though. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!